What's up, guys? Chase Oliver 68 here, bringing you my WWE Night of Champions Predictions 2013 and preview show. Anyways, guys, yes, I am a part of the Supper Club. I am Randy Orton number 1 in the Supper Club. Sorry, Justin Peck, you are Randy Orton number 2. Nothing personal, it's just business. But anyways, make sure you check out everyone in the Supper Club. Schleg Daddy TV, OTRS Central, AD Bikes 28, otherwise known as Marvelous Mark, and also the Tree of Woe show featuring my boy, Randy Orton number 2, Justin Peck. But anyways, let's get started with Night of Champions 2013 predictions and preview show. We got a tag team turmoil match. Holy shit, when was the last time we saw one of these? Like New Year's Revolution 2008? Did New Year's Revolution happen in 2008? I don't know. But I remember that was the last time I saw a tag team turmoil match. Crime Time won that match. That's all I can tell you. But we got the Primetime Players, Tons of Funk, the Usos, Heath Slater, and Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal. Three-man band. We don't know which ones are going to wrestle in there. And Jack Swagger and Antonio Cesaro, the Real Americans. I always thought they should call their tag team We the People. I don't know why. But personally, these are the only two teams I see winning this match. I see the Primetime Players winning this match, and I see the Real Americans winning this match just for what? The Real Americans won this match? Shock value type of deal. The reason being is the Primetime Players, obviously, they're riding off the momentum of Fred Rosser, a.k.a. Darren Young, coming out of the closet. They're giving them big opportunities. They are a pretty solid base team. I mean, they have the dance where everyone's like, woo, woo, woo. So everyone's really loving that dance right now, and everyone's like going behind the Primetime Players. I really do feel like the Primetime Players, they'll start early in this match, and they'll have a strong showing winning this match. And it could be a good definition of the heart that is shown by the Primetime Players going through the tag team turmoil, but coming up this close for the tag team titles. So it could build up that story if they do go through in the tag team turmoil. But I also feel like the Real Americans could win this match, mainly because just for, like I said, the shock value. Everyone's going to be like, they wouldn't put two heels facing off against each other. And then all of a sudden, they win this match. Everyone's like, what? Real Americans won this match? What the hell is going on? So, you know, there's that shock value there with the Real Americans that I feel WWE could get us with. So I'm choosing those two teams to move on forward in there. Like, those are the two teams that I would say probably will move on forward. If either of those teams won, I think it would be a good decision on WWE's part. But ultimately, when they face the Shield for the tag team titles, the Shield will retain the tag team titles because they're still aligned with Triple H. They're still a part of this big corporation storyline. The power that may be of Triple H, hail to him. So, really, to be honest, the Shield will retain the tag team titles. Now, I don't know if we're getting a U.S. title match. Rumor was it to be Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose, but Ziggler's in the doghouse for saying some comments about Cena. I think that's why he's in the doghouse. If you know why, comment down below. But, yeah, he's in the doghouse. So Dean Ambrose is going to retain no matter what. Now, let's move on forward to the Fatal 4-Way Divas match for the Divas Championship. You know, it's refreshing to see a Fatal 4-Way Divas match on a pay-per-view and seeing so many divas being used on the pay-per-view. Is the storyline great? No, it's not a great storyline. But is it smart on WWE's part? Yes, it's pretty smart because here you have Total Divas on the E! Network that's getting pretty good ratings for being on the E! Network. It's one of their top-rated shows. It's very strong. Just got renewed for a second season. I mean, a lot of people looked at Total Divas, and even myself, I'll admit, I looked at it as a joke. I said I probably wouldn't care for it. But here's me. I'm this type of person. I'll give this shit a chance. Give me 2 or 3 episodes of this show. I'll give it a chance. And if I don't like it by 2 or 3 episodes, I'm not going to watch it anymore. That's just me as a person. Not everyone's like that, and I understand. But for me, I always give shit a chance. And so I gave Total Divas a chance. And I personally do love the show. I do love the show. It's one of my highlights on Sunday. Is it a great TV show all 60 minutes through? No, not really. But is it just fun, mindless entertainment? Yeah, it brings me that. Because if you guys don't know, Sunday night, if you're a big TV fan, that's when the Breaking Bad, the Dexters, the Walking Dead when it comes back, the Sons of Anarchy when it comes back, the hardcore, gritty, serious shows are on. And it's so nice for me in my Sunday nights after I'm done watching Breaking Bad and I'm done watching Dexter that I do have, you know, my Big Brothers and my Total Divas that are just mindless, fun shows to watch. So I do like Total Divas, and I feel WWE's doing a great job bringing their Total Divas market of fans and hopefully maybe them checking out the WWE product. I mean, it's not going to work 100%. It's not going to be a splash hit where all these Total Diva fans are now watching WWE. Because most of the Total Diva fans are probably WWE fans like myself. But it's a good risk to take. I like this move that WWE is doing, especially with Season 2 going to be focusing more on this. Now, for me personally, Naomi and Brie Bella are pretty much the ones that I don't see winning this match, mainly because I don't think that they're the characters they really want to push to win this match. Although Naomi did come close to winning that triple threat match, I don't think Brie or Naomi are the ones to be favored in this match. I really feel this favors Natalya and this favors AJ Lee. Now, for me personally, I feel AJ Lee winning this match. What's next for AJ Lee to do in the Divas division? I honestly think there's nothing left for AJ Lee to do in this Divas division. I honestly don't. I don't know what's next for her to do as Divas champion. I mean, she already had that big feud with Caitlyn, and if she wins this match, what's next? Just one-off matches against these people? No, I really do feel if they want to get a total diva to hold that Divas championship. And I feel Natalya is one of the perfect examples for this because she has been showing on the show how much she wants to be good at her profession. And yes, I know Naomi, a.k.a. Trinity, has done the same exact thing. But I feel with her being a part of the Funkadactyls and Tons of Funk, it will hold her down a little bit just because they want her to still be a part of that and a big focus. But Natalya, she's pretty much on her own. She just the newbie rookies and throughout the show, marrying Tyson Kidd, which Tyson Kidd, he's fucking hilarious on this fucking show. Love Tyson Kidd on this show. He's so funny. But I just feel like Natalya would be a perfect choice to hold the Divas Championship for, especially during the show's airing. I feel like it would get more people interested in the show if a Total Diva was the Divas Champion, so we could see what it's like to be the Divas Champion. What is it for someone to hold that strap every single day? What is it like? I mean, yeah, obviously WWE scripted, and the show itself is scripted, but it would be nice to see a vanilla light version of what it's like to be a champion, pretty much, because we see what they're like during the autograph signings and all that stuff. But I want to know what it's like to be a Divas champion. I feel Natalya would fit the role perfectly. She has a lot of new feud opportunities, especially with all the Divas that she works with. I feel she's the perfect opportunity to give this Diva strapper. For AJ Lee, I wouldn't mind if she retained. I understand she dropped that pipe bomb, but I just feel there's nothing left for her to do in this Divas division as Divas champion right at this time. If there's more Divas to wrestle against, yes, I would say go for it. But Layla's a heel now. All these other Divas are pretty much just being used on superstars like Oksana and Alicia Fox. So honestly, I just don't see what's next for AJ Lee, especially during this Fatal 4-Way. So I feel Natalya is going to win that match. And plus, Natalya did submit AJ Lee in that botched Raw tag team match that we all remember. All right, moving on forward to CM Punk taking on Curtis Axel and Paul Heyman. This is one of the best layers in WWE. I'm not a huge fan of the feud. I feel like CM Punk should be moving on to bigger and better things, but I understand why WWE wants to keep this feud going on because maybe they just don't have anything for CM Punk at the moment. They're probably like, you know, what do we have for Punk? I mean, he just faced Brock Lesnar. Do you want him to just keep on feuding with Heyman? So I feel like this feud is coming to the end. I feel like Hell in a Cell might be the ending point to this feud. Okay, I feel like this will be the ending point to this feud. I feel Curtis Axel will get the pin on CM Punk on this show. I feel Curtis Axel needs a huge win in his career, and this might be his huge win. I kind of wish the IC title was on the line, considering how this is Night of Champions, and on your poster you have Kofi Kingston holding the IC title. So I would think that they would show the importance of the IC title on this show. But I really do feel Curtis Axel will get the pin here tonight, and CM Punk will go through the rebuilding process. Like I said, they're trying to rebuild CM Punk, make him into a bigger, stronger force for 2013. They want you to 2014, I should say. They want you to feel like CM Punk now is just nothing. He's no longer the best. They want to really, really get you to think that in your head. And then all of a sudden, in 2014, we're going to see the blazing glory of CM Punk, you know, blow through the WWE, starting the Royal Rumble. I already think CM Punk's going to win the 2014 Royal Rumble, if you ask me today. But it's way too early to tell. But I feel like that's what they're trying to plan to do. Things change in WWE. We don't know what's going on. But I feel CM Punk will lose this match. And this feud might carry on over to Hell in a Cell. All right, we got Alberto Del Rio taking on Rob Van Dam. Now, in all honesty, I know a lot of people are going to be saying I'm crazy for saying this. And I know a lot of people are not going to think this in their heads or, you know, just say, like, Chase, that's crazy. But I don't see Alberto Del Rio walking out of Night of Champions with the World Heavyweight Championship. That's just me. And I could be wrong. I'm not 100% perfect on these predictions all the time, but I do feel like Rob Van Dam will win the World Heavyweight Championship. I know a lot of people are like, oh, whoa, I get it. RVD's been doing good, Chase, but really? But he's not going to keep it for long because I feel they want Damian Sandow as World Heavyweight Champion because Del Rio, well, what does he offer for SmackDown as World Heavyweight Champion? He doesn't offer that big feud ability. I mean, Del Rio, I like him. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate the guy like most people do. I like his in-ring talent. But he doesn't offer that big feud that you're just waiting to see. If he does, comment down below because obviously him and Dolph Ziggler's big feud is a flop because they just gave up on that. I don't know why, but they just did. He doesn't have that ability, but Damian Sandow to me does have that ability, especially because we know Damian Sandow most likely will join the corporation side of things, the Triple H corporation side of things, and Damian Sandow might be the perfect guy for when Cody Rhodes comes back from his fired status, that Cody Rhodes can feud with Damian Sandow for the World Heavyweight Championship. I feel Rob Van Dam wins the World Heavyweight title, Damian Sandow cashes in, wins the World Heavyweight Championship off of him. You do a triple threat at Hell in a Cell or a singles match at Hell in a Cell, whatever. You do that pay-per-view match. Damian Sandow is World Heavyweight Champion, and then he has that big feud with Cody Rhodes that makes SmackDown stand out. Because, like I said, WWE is trying to make SmackDown big. And you've been seeing this in weeks, how they added the corporation storyline with Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan onto SmackDown, which is good shit because it's very original stuff over there on SmackDown. But they want a World Heavyweight Championship feud that means just as much as the WWE Championship feud. And I feel Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow is the only big feud I can think of at the moment that would fit that position. So that's pretty much it for my prediction here. I have RVD winning, Damian Sandow cashing in, and not only that, becoming the new World Heavyweight Champion. Del Rio, if he walks out with the World Heavyweight Championship because of Ricardo's screwjob, I don't know what they're going to do with the World Heavyweight title for a long time. But just me predicting and being a booker here, that's what I would do. All right, we move on forward to the main event, Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. Now, let me tell you guys something. You guys know sometimes I think of original thoughts, but this thought that I'm going to say is not original. It comes from my friend Gold Standard 000. He said this to me after Monday Night Raw, pretty much. He said, you know, this is how they could probably have Randy Orton win this match, and I said, yeah, I like that idea. So I feel this match is going to be a good match between Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan. They have put on good matches in the past. I feel Daniel Bryan will get into yes lock, and this is the moment where everyone's cheering and going crazy, like, ah! You know, Daniel Bryan's about to win, and he's the most over guy in the company. There's no denying Daniel Bryan's the most over, legit guy in that company right now. And Daniel Bryan has, you know, the yes lock in, and Orton's about to tap, but then Orton flips him over, gets the pin, holds on the ropes for extra heel leverage. 1, 2, 3. Randy Orton barely escapes. Barely escapes as WWE Champion. That was presented to me by Gold Standard 000. I like that idea because it can set up a rematch easily at Hell in a Cell, where Daniel Bryan will have to face Randy Orton maybe in a last chance match for the WWE title inside of the cell. And this feud is not super worthy of the Hell in a Cell, but it's worthy enough if you want to do it inside of Hell in a Cell. But knowing WWE, they'll probably have Big Show get involved in this match. Big Show might cause a DQ, and we will get a match at Hell in a Cell between Daniel Bryan and the Big Show. Ugh. Knowing WWE, what they might do. Yeah, it sounds like a bad idea, but who knows? Maybe Mark Henry will come out and stop Big Show. We don't know what the WWE is going to do with this match. That's why I'm excited for Orton versus Daniel Bryan. But I do feel Orton, no matter what, is going to walk out with the WWE Championship because they need to legitimize how much they want Randy Orton as WWE Champion. They want to put that seed in your mind. So they need him to walk out as the WWE Champion. So I really do feel that Randy Orton will walk out as still the WWE Champion, but Daniel Bryan will get his time. Be patient, people. Daniel Bryan will get his time. But if Daniel Bryan wins, I don't think it's a bad move by the WWE. I think it would actually be surprising if Daniel Bryan wins. I wouldn't mind it, even though my boy Randy Orton will not be WWE Champion anymore. But I wouldn't mind that if Daniel Bryan won because either way, I feel like whoever wins this match or loses this match, they both come out as winners. That's how I feel personally in my mind. Because, you know, both of these guys are still going to be in the main event. And both of these guys are still going to be featured on Monday Night Raw. And be featured as the main event of the next pay-per-view, Hell in a Cell. Or actually, is the next pay-per-view Over the Limit or Battlegrounds? What's the next pay-per-view? It's not Hell in a Cell, is it? I'm thinking it's Hell in a Cell. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going off of what happened last year. But it could be Over the Limit or Battlegrounds, one of the two pay-per-views. But yeah, I may be wrong here. If it's Battlegrounds, just say, Chase, you're a fucking idiot. It's Battlegrounds, not Hell in a Cell. And I want that exact comment. But anyways, I'm out of here, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. Go check out any previous videos I've made on pro wrestling or whatever. Check out all of the Supper Club members because we're the fucking Supper Club. And that's just the rule of things. Like this video, dislike this video if you want to. Share this video with all your friends via Twitter or Facebook. Anyways, I'm out of here. Got some NFL predictions coming for you guys sooner than later. Also got some Ultimate Fighter recaps. Yeah, Ultimate Fighter recap tomorrow. So I hope you guys like the Ultimate Fighter TV show. If you guys don't know what the Ultimate Fighter TV show is, you'll find out when I recap episode 2 tomorrow. And that's pretty much it coming. Oh yeah, Floyd Mayweather and Canelo Alvarez. I'm going to recap that boxing match. Just that match because honestly, that's the only match I'm going to be watching. And we got the Night of Champions review. So we got a lot of shit coming on to the Chase Oliver 68 channel. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm out of here. And you guys know what's next. Peace!